Hi guys, welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Circle of Bruges sale on FM 2015, and it's not going very well. Off screen, I don't think we won a game. It's been a while since I recorded a video, and I do apologise for that, but it's been mad past few days. I'm recording this on Friday. This will be going out on Saturday. There will be a double upload Saturday. I'll be uploading this, and I'll also be uploading Force 9 Thinks for the second week of Premier League games, even though there is a Friday night game. Don't forget to change your fantasy teams, even though it'll be Saturday. It'll be too late by the time this comes out. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, basically I've just been running around at work. Work's been crazy. Friday is today was my 7th straight day at work. I have had one day off in about 15 days, and yeah, I was really drained yesterday. I was running around for like 12 hours because I left work, had to go and do my MOT on my car, which didn't pass, and then go back to work, finish what I was doing before I could actually come home. By that time it was about 7 in the evening, and I was completely wiped out. So I haven't really had a lot of time to record videos, and if I were to record a video, I would have been tired, and it wouldn't have been a very good video. So I decided to just stop for a couple of days just to recharge my batteries, if you like. We're going to come back into it today. There are two games today. We've got a Belgian Cup 6th round tie against Bocholt, who are in the second league. They were just promoted from the 3rd division last season. Then we have a home game against Genk. Let's go to the schedule and have a look at off-screen games. As you can see, we lost 3 and we drew 1, and we're not doing very well. So let's start off with the game at home against Genk, which ended 2-1 to them. We got the first goal in this one though, Christophe Dehaene. I don't remember what these goals were because it's been a few days. But Christophe Dehaene got the first goal just before half time in injury time. And we took a lead into the break. But again, their goal came back through an own goal from our player. Thibaut Van Acker scored the own goal in the 53rd minute. And then 2 minutes from time, Rogers Kohler, the real thing, scored the winner, the substitute. Then an early injury as well, Franco Acosta and Politanovic took a knock. We had a few shots in this one, we had a few chances, but we just got the one goal. Wasn't great really. Baselik Gergic had a pretty poor game, and defensively we weren't too bad. I just thought we didn't deserve to lose. The Anderlecht game though was different, where they knocked us out of the park here. They were 2-0 up at half time. Clotet and Silva scored 2 goals in 5 minutes, and then Clotet added his second of the game 3 minutes after the restart to give them a 3-0 win. Anderlecht are cruising at the moment. They've only lost one game, and they've only drawn one game rather, and every other game they've won. So they've only dropped 2 points all season so far. Couple of knocks in this match as well. Noé Dussen, the defender, took a knock. We had to bring him off and play Pierre Bourdin. And Wilson also took a knock, and we had to bring on Viola. And the substitutes weren't inspired really. They didn't do very well. Tanaka had a poor game up front as well, which is rare for him. So yeah, this was a bit of a shame that we lost this. Had a couple of shots. Possession was fairly equal, but Anderlecht kept coming on to us, and they had a lot of chances. The Bruges derby though, we didn't lose. This was a 0-0 draw. Not a great deal happened. We had edged it in possession. Bruges had a few shots more than us, but it was a fairly level game. Both teams defended very well. Martinez had a good day in goal. Cornelis and Chiesa did well. Chiesa had a good game actually. I was impressed by him. Club Bruges as well. Their defending was pretty good. Just a lack of finishing up front really from both teams. And then after so many 0-0 draws this season, it was actually a relief to actually have a big scoring game despite being on the losing end. A 4-3 defeat against St. Truiden. We were 2-0 down in this game. Rob Scoofs scored in the 11th minute. And then a former player of ours converted a penalty. So Sukuta Parzu now plays for St. Truiden. We sold him in the summer. And he scored against us. He scored the penalty, which was conceded by Dussen. I think it was him. I can't remember. So we were 2-0 down. Tanaka pulled a goal back in the 20th minute, but almost immediately after, they scored again. Gaetan Hendricks scored. So we were 3-1 up before half-time. Going into the second half, they scored a 4th. Pierre-Baptiste Barhele. Wilson, we got a penalty of our own after that. Wilson converted it in the 58th minute. 4-2. I thought, we're not out. We're not. This isn't over yet. Wilson added a second goal. Another penalty, actually. There was 2 penalties conceded by them in the second half to make it 4-3. 3 minutes from time, and I was thinking, come on, we can push on and get an equaliser. I was on overload. I was on highly structured. I was on take more risks. I had Martinez on the sweepy keeper attack, but we couldn't get the late equaliser. We couldn't get the comeback. We almost pulled off a Sevilla, but not quite. So a 4-3 defeat there. So today, as I said, Belgian Cup game against Bachol and a Pro League game at home against Genk. Transfers, couple of things. So the guys we have at the moment, there's me saying we're not going to rely on too many loan players. We have 7. Rafa is in on a free, of course. We've got Wilson, Chorizo, and Verdi, and Tanaka and Vives, and we've signed Sigley from Paranense. 2 more players brought in. Albert Gudmundsson is a striker we got from Heerenveen on loan. He can also play in the hole, and he can also play in central midfield, which is okay. Fairly well-rounded player. Can play as a Trucketisa striker, and the stats there, the attributes for that are pretty good. So he's got good technique and good passing, and his finishing is okay. So I think that's what we need, because I think our Achilles heel, I think, is our finishing. So that should help. Decision making is good as well, and he's not bad off the ball. So that's a good one, I think. And we've also brought back Humam Tariq for the season. We signed him in January last season and until the end, and he didn't do terribly. I think he got a couple of goals. He got a goal in the cup game. He didn't do terribly, but he didn't have a great impact. I'm going to give him another chance this year. I did try to sign another striker, but we couldn't get him, and that was Alberto Cherry, not Seri, as a number of quite high-profile FM YouTubers call him. He's playing for Spurs, actually, in his under-21s, so he's not playing for him. They got him for a free, of course. Parma are now down in Serie D, and they're amateur again, so Seri was offloaded. Spurs snapped him up on a free transfer. He's been loaned out a couple of times. Had fairly solid spells at Inverness and Excelsior, and he's back at Spurs now. We tried to get him on loan, but they wanted a monthly fee, which we couldn't pay, so we couldn't get Cherry. And then outgoings, just a few loan players, just Driver and Arnauts, and that's it really. So that's all there is to talk about. So into the cup today then. So at home against Bachol. There's all the other games there. Patro Eisden is still in it, the team that were completely winless in our first season in the second league. Where are they now? Are they back up in the second league, or are they down? No, they're in the third division now. So they got relegated in the first season. They did not win a single game, and then they finished 5th. So they're in the third division. Okay, who are they facing? They're facing Liège. So right, let's go straight into the game. I pre-selected the team, and we're going to go with Jasmin Buric in goal for this one. We haven't played him yet this season, and he's been asking for games. Martinez hasn't been doing badly, but he's dropped off a little bit. So we're going to start Buric for this game. Got a few different players in there. So Boycer and Gevlik are on the fullback roles. Gevlik is playing instead of Cornelis. We also have Janssens, who is he I think he's a region. He's not. Nicholas Janssens is a youngster, though. He's got good physical stats, so we're going to give him a run in defence, a game. And they've got Kyoto, so we've got Hudret and Van Acker ahead of them. Tanaka is a shadow striker with Verdi on the left wing. Wilson is an inside forward on the right. And we've got Albert Gudmundsson starting up front. So we've got 5 lone players on the pitch here. And then the bench is Cornelis and Bordin, Dehane, Baselik Gergitz, Rafa. Selim Amala is a left winger and striker. I think he is a region. He's got fairly good potential. And Louis de Klerk is our striker. We've got a few injuries in the squad as well. Giuseppe Vives pulled his hamstring, is up for 3 to 8 days. D8 is suspended. Valentin Viola is up for 4 to 5 weeks with a hernia. Kabang is out for between 10 days and 2 weeks with a twisted ankle. Sigley is out with a twisted ankle. And Nando is a long-term injury. He's up for 3 to 5 weeks with a torn hamstring. And I'm going to try and offload Cristobal in the January window. He's still unhappy. Nothing we seem to do can win him over. So we're just not going to play him, and we're going to get rid of him. So submit the team, and we'll go straight into the game, and let's see if we can progress in the cup. I'm hoping so. We have been playing very badly recently, so we need to try and do well in this game. And we kick off. Come on, right. This shouldn't be too bad. Bachol, they're in the second league. We are on paper favourites. Let's see how we do. I want to win a game, please. Well, they've got an early injury. That could help us. Stein Teich? I don't know. but it came on in his place. We've got a free kick here. Kenneth Hudret is on the ball. He passes back to the defender Janssens. Here is Gevlik to Hudret. He finds Tanaka. He's got space to move into. He's going to shoot. He is going to shoot. It goes wide though. Fairly good start though. Haven't had a shot on target yet, but I say we've got a lot of the ball, so I'm going to go attacking. Cautions dispossesses Tanaka and... Okay, right, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. I mean, look at that. Fidzukiewicz. I actually think that was actually okay. Albert Gudmundsson is on the ball. Now it's Gevlik. Can he get across? And he finds Gevlik, but it's going to be cleared away by Janssens here. Why are you putting it into the corner for? It's not injury time, you idiot. Oh well. Here is a guy that I can't say, and that was ambitious, but it actually wasn't far off. Bodart with a goal kick. Hudret heads it on. Gudmundsson wins it. Finds Junior Tanaka. He's still going forward. Passes it back to Hudret. Tanaka again. Wilson. Gudmundsson. That's a goal. Was that his debut? It's his first goal. I don't think it was his debut. I think he has come off the bench in the past. But it's his first start for sure. And he's scored a goal. It was our first shot on target. 36th minute. So we've got a lead. I'll take it. And we're dominating possession. Bolshoi have had a few shots. I think they'll be sitting on the counter, I think. Peters with a free kick. It hits the wall. Here's Landmeters. And they've equalised. And he's opened his account. Albeit in the cup. Boyce with a free kick now. That was a fantastic free kick. He scored it. 2-1. I'll take that. That's fine. 2-1. Boyce with a left-footed free kick. Number 4. And yeah. Easy lemon squeezy. Easy lemon squeezy. Great. Easy peasy. We are doing well. We're winning. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Defence worries me a bit though. I might take off Janssens and get a more experienced man on in defence in a bit. Here's Junior Tanaka. He's had a couple of goals, but performances have dropped off a little bit, but still pretty good. I'm going to make that change now. I'm going to drop one of those defenders, and we're going to put Borden on like that, I think. I think our formation is very defensive though. I think the reason we don't score a lot of goals is because we have those two deep midfielders. Watson's picked up and off. That's not ideal. Right, we will have to... Well, we don't really have a right winger, do we? Right, we're going to have to move Verdi to the right. And we're going to put De Gene on the left. Verdi is inside forward. Is that going to work? Yeah, I guess so. Let's do that. So yeah, we'll bring De Gene on. Hopefully that's not a serious injury for Wilson, because Wilson and Nando are our two first choice right wingers, and to lose them both would be disastrous. I'm going to control the game. I don't want to concede an equaliser. I don't want this to go to extra time or anything like that. So we're going to stay on control, and we're going to see if we can see out a 2-1 win. I'll take that. Junior Tanaka passes to Gudmundsson. Back to Hudret, and here's Tanaka. And Verdi's there. Gudmundsson's there, and it's a second goal for Albert Gudmundsson, and it's 3-1. No, he was offside. Right, we'll have another look at that. Junior Tanaka, Verdi. Okay, yeah, he was offside. Not bad though. It was a good play, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Right, we're going to make that last change with 2 minutes remaining. I'm going to bring off Hudret, who's struggling, and we're going to put an extra man in midfield. We bring on Rafa. We'll have him as a deep line playmaker on defend. And we'll stay on control structures, and we'll see if we can see out the 2-1 win. That's not too bad. Van Acker with a free kick. Passes on to Rafa. That's full time. It's a win. That's fine. I don't really agree with that, no. I'm going to say a good win, boys. Well done. Cautious, though. There we go. Yeah, it's a victory, so that's all right. You know, it's against a lower league opposition, but I say lower league. They're one league though lower than us, but it's a win nonetheless, so that's fine. We've got Genk coming up at home, so let's see if we can get a good result against the Smurfs. I think they're just called the Smurf Army because they wear blue. They used it on Soccer AM, because they had Chelsea, didn't they, in the Champions League group, and they lost like 5-0. Physio report on Wilson. Alright, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's not ideal. Jansen's made his debut. Did okay. Boyce was the best player on the pitch. 8.3 rating with his free kick. I don't want to sign Elvis. Hudret's happy to stay because he's getting first team football. And one of our regens is injured. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's move on to the Genk game then. 2-1 at home. Where are Genk in the league? They've been a bit poor in the past. And they are again. They are second from bottom with just 6 points. But then we only have 10. So we'll see. Alright, Cercle Bruges versus Genk. It's the Friday night game. So we'll see how we do in this one. Looks like they're going to play a straight 4-4-2. So we've got Wilson injured. So we need to move a guy over to the right. That will be Verdi. And then we will put Dehena on the left. I will keep Buric in goal. Oh no, I didn't want to... Oh, damn it. What was that I just did? I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep Buric in goal. He did okay in the last game. Didn't do anything wrong. Boyce is struggling a little bit, but don't really have another first choice left back. Van Acker and Hudret both need to come off those. So we will put in DA on in place of Hudret. And I'm actually going to move a guy forward and put Rafa in like that. Rafa I have as an advanced playmaker on support. I think we'll leave that at that. That's a good starting 11, I think. Verdi's not been playing very well, but we don't have another right winger, so we'll have to do that. Cristobal is really unhappy. There's Selim Amala. We want him, don't we? I think we'll leave it at that. That's okay. I think we're going to bring on Matthew Martins though in place of Hudret. And what else? We don't want to play Cristobal. Cornelis, him, Martins, Van Acker, Pselic, Gergic, Amala, de Klerk. That's okay. I'm happy with that. I don't want. Well, I won't play Van Acker if I won't play Van Acker if I can help it. Not a change of tactics, but well, we do need to change it up for this match, but just to get in the extra man in midfield. Right, let's record a win in the league. We haven't won in the league in 4, so let's see how we do here. Simon Verdi passes to Vladislav Gevlik, who's been playing well actually. I wouldn't say he's keeping Cornelis out of the team because I'm rotating them, but I say when he's been playing okay. He hasn't done a lot wrong. We haven't had a highlight yet. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? Hold on, we've got one here. Javan dispossesses Gevlik though. India with a header on. It's won by Or what? He's still going, and he's found a cross. And how did nobody get on the end of that? Yellow Vossen has the goal, and he wasn't closed down. Do we have closed down more on the instructions? No, we have closed down less. Let's close down more. Had a few shots. We've had more possession. Right, we're going attacking. Boyce a free kick. He scored another free kick. So he's the Clement Grenier of this save. Clement Grenier scored so many free kicks for me for Lyon. Bart Boyce has scored another free kick. That's 2 in 2 games now. Fantastic. That left foot of Boyce is pretty lethal. It's 1-1 at half time. 2 goals, and that is literally all the highlights. That's all there's been. No other chances for either team, so we'll see how we do. We're going to stay on attacking structured because we are dominating possession, and we're dominating the game really. But try and push on and get another goal here. We're past the hour mark now. Don't want to make a change just yet, but if we are struggling, right? Boyce, his free kick hits the crossbar, and I think Albert Gudmundsson was there. Yes, he was. That's his second goal in 2 games. And we're winning 2-1. So I'm going to make a change now. We're going to drop a guy back in the defensive midfield. We're going to play Matthew Martins. In fact, I'm going to make 2 changes. We're also going to take off Dehena and bring on... We're going to bring on Amala as a winger. Left winger. We'll give him a game. I don't want to start trying to... Yeah, we need to be giving youth chance. So we're going to start playing some of our younger players this season. 18 minutes. We've got to throw in a Boyce here. Gevlik is on the ball. That's a good pass to India, who's got space. He loses out though, but Boyce recovers. Amala to Gudmundsson. Passes to Boycer. Can he get a ball into the box? He's going to try. He does. Amala! Oh, what? That didn't take very long. I think that's his first game. I think it might be a first game. And he scored off the bench. That's fantastic. You might start next game, my friend. 3-1 up. Right, we'll go defensive then. We've got one more change to make, actually. We're going to bring off Verdi, I think. Even though we don't have another right winger. I can't play a Mallow on the right, can we? Right, we'll just have him as a striker then. Can we move Gevlik up a bit? Right, we'll just do this just for a bit, and we're going to bring on De Klerk just for the last couple of minutes, or last 30 seconds rather. Try and run the clock down. Gorius with a free kick here for Genk. Boycer heads it on, or with the shot, it was saved by Buric. And that might be the last action of the game. 30 seconds left. That is full time. Bart Boycer, fantastic free kick. Amala off the bench scored a goal. Gudmundsson scored a goal. We're doing very, very well. I'm very impressed. Very happy with the result and the way you played. But the assistant was saying that we don't need to specifically mention anything. That's a good win. I'm happy with that. We're up to 13 points now. We're in 7th place. I think we might start picking up some more points now and some more wins. A goal and an assist for Boycer. The second free kick, of course, hit the bar, and then Gudmundsson got on the rebound. I don't care about the run over Genk. They're not doing it as well as I would have thought. First league goal for Gudmundsson's great. I'd rather just focus on the match. Good goal by Amala. Goals changed the game whether they're scored. We adjusted and made a few changes, and they deserve to win. I'll say that. That's good. So, end of September. So, we'll have a look at what we've got coming up. Of course, we'll have another cup game, which is drawn when? It's an under 21s draw. 7th cup draw, and that's a long way away. We won't do that. So, what have we got coming up? Schedule. Lies away, Lommel at home, Zolta at home, Charleroi away, Lokeren at home, Westerlo away. I think doing the cup games is good, actually. If we do one league game and one cup game, I think that works quite well. So our next live com, our next 2 live coms, or do we do Lokeren and Westerlo? I think we'll do Lokeren and Westerlo. That only gives me 4 games to play off screen, which isn't too bad, actually. I don't feel like pressured to play as quick as I can. So I'll play 4 games on screen, and then the next game we'll be facing Lokeren at home and Westerlo away, and then next time round we'll see where we are, and that'll be it. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like and leave any comments you might want to make, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see my videos as and when they show up on YouTube. These videos will now be going out at 3 o'clock. They are now scheduled for 3 o'clock. So yeah. Unless I forget to upload it like I did the other day, then all my videos now will be out at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow I might do them at different times because we've got Force 9 Thinks coming out as well. So, but I will let you know on Twitter. So I've got a Twitter, so follow that as well. And then I will keep you updated on any news regarding upload times or new Force 9 Thinks, or if I need your help with anything, like I don't know, signing a player or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but no, hit me up on Twitter. I talk about FM, I talk about football, I talk about other random stuff, wrestling, for example. Yeah, all sorts of sport, really. Some sports not. I don't talk about, like rugby. Don't understand rugby. But yeah, right, that's going to end it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.